Hello and welcome to That Good Job, a guide to pursuing your passion and following your dreams. I'm Michelle McCallum, your host, and this channel is devoted to encouraging you to find a job that you love or a career that you love and not just settle for a job that pays the bills. Remember, it's not a good job if it's not a good job for you. You're the one who's going to the job every day. So I want to help you find a job that you love, that you find some contentment and fulfillment out of each day so that you're a happy camper. Today, I want to talk about the number one thing that keeps people from pursuing their passion and following their dreams, and that is fear. Fear keeps people in dead-end relationships. That's another YouTube channel. And fear keeps people in dead-end jobs. Many people go to jobs every day for 20 and 30 years that they hate because they're fearful of the unknown. They'd much rather go with what's familiar, what's routine, than take a chance and take a risk. But life is all about taking risk. And if you fail, that's okay. You can always go back to what you were doing before or doing something else. It's not the end of the world. So I want to share with you one of my favorite stories about overcoming fear and how it worked for me and how it can work for you as well. About a while ago, I won't say how long, but I had just graduated from Southern University. I had a job in my field in Grand Rapids, Michigan at the Grand Rapids Press as a paid intern reporter. And I was just so excited. I was on cloud nine. I had just graduated from college. I was the first in my family to graduate from college. And so I was just on cloud nine. You couldn't tell me nothing. My family saw me off at the airport because the internship was going to last about 3 months. So I was just taking my clothes, and so I was so excited. We said our goodbyes. I got on the plane, and as that door shut to the plane and we started taxiing down the runway, this fear overcame me like I've never felt before because I thought about what I was doing. I was moving thousands of miles away from home to going to a place that I didn't know anyone. I had gotten a job over the phone and doing something that I had never done before. And I was just scared to death. I just started crying and I could not stop. I am bawling on this plane, y'all. And remember the flight attendant asking me, "Are you okay?" And through my sobs, I said, "Yes, I'm okay." But I wasn't okay. I was scared to death. And if I could have gotten off of that plane, let me tell you, I definitely would have, and I would have turned around and went back home to Baton Rouge. But I didn't. I continued to Grand Rapids. I even cried during the layover. That's how bad I was. And I got to the job on Monday and I loved it. It was the best experience. It was then and still is one of the best experiences of my life. And it really set the tone for the rest of my career, for taking chances and taking risk and overcoming fear. And so I want to encourage you today, if you're fearful and you're scared of taking that risk and taking that chance, to feel the fear and do it anyway. Move forward despite the fear. You'll be glad that you did it. Fear is a natural emotion, and it's okay to feel fear. In fact, it's normal to feel fear when you're doing something new, you're doing something you haven't done before. But you shouldn't let that stop you from doing it. You got to feel it and keep moving forward. And I'm telling you, it'll be the best thing that you've ever done in your life. Just think about, what's the worst thing that could happen if I do this? Just think about the worst case scenario, and it's probably something that you'll be okay with. You know, the worst case scenario, if I went to Grand Rapids and failed, is that I would go home. That would be okay. I wanted to go home anyway. But there was no, it's not the end of the world. If you fail or if it doesn't work out, it's okay. You can try something different. So don't think of it as an end all be all. Feel the fear and keep going anyway. And I'm telling you, I know this from experience, that it will be better for you and you will be happier if you feel the fear and move forward instead of letting fear keep you in familiar, routine, unhappy places in the workplace. The best thing to do is, again, just feel the fear and continue to move forward. I remember when I was writing the book, and I wrote about this story in my book, first book, A Guide to Pursuing Your Passions and Following Your Dreams. It's called No More Tears, Moving Forward Despite the Fear. But even when I wrote the book, I was scared. And this was years later, because I didn't know what the response would be to the book. I didn't know if people would like it or not, but I didn't let that keep me from writing the book. And so I encourage you to don't let fear keep you in unhappy places. Feel the fear and keep it moving. So try it out. Let me know how it works for you. I know it will work for you because it worked for me. So have a good evening, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. And again, if you like the content, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thank you.